Yes.
Hello, I started this gangster shit. And this the motherfucking thanks I get. Hello, I started this gangster shit. And this the motherfucking thanks I get. Hello.
Hey, alright, if you're enjoying the content, please take a minute to hit that subscribe button. Join us. Thanks. Hey, alright, it's Comic Artist Pro Secrets, and I am Ethan Van Scott, a 26-year veteran of the comic book industry, world's most charming, elegant, eloquent, and yet humble man, great big Star Wars fan. So something actually did leak that is probably genuine from Reddit. Let me sharpen my pencil here. You guys, we can't have a dull pencil when we're pointing at things. That's not Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Alright, so here we go. Sharp pencil, sharp minds. Star Wars Episode 9 leaked photos reveal potential spoilers. Potential spoilers is a Mike Zero phrase. I want to thank him for it. It means if these are turn out to be accurate, if this stuff is genuine, then it's potentially a spoiler. It's very optimistic. I enjoy that phrase, and I'm glad that comicbook.com/Star Wars is using it now. Alright, so while we continue to wait for any news regarding Lucasfilm's finale to Skywalker Saga and Star Wars Episode 9, some more unsavory sources. How could these be unsavory? They seem sweet to me. They seem sweet. Starting to release some new information about the film. While it's difficult to verify the validity of Reddit users, that's true. They're all very anonymous, and you don't know if they're up to no good. But they were right about the Super Bowl. They were right about the Super Bowl. They said there was going to be no Star Wars ad in the Super Bowl, as it turned out. And they were right. Well, for a second, they said there was going to be a 30-second ad, and then they took it back. And so that, I guess, hey, that was a potential spoiler for the Super Bowl, and it turned out to be very spoilery indeed. The authenticity of this image makes it clear there are some other interesting surprises in store for J.J. Abrams' return to the Star Wars franchise. Check out the images below and see what you can glean. All right, so let's look at this. First of all, we have some hideous H.R. Puffin stuff looking aliens. A ridiculous little unicycle man droid. I don't know. I see these new droids and aliens, and I kind of feel like, well, the fewer of these, the better. I'm finally getting used to BB-8. Frankly, new stuff for me when it comes to Star Wars is weird. It seems artificial. If it wasn't in the original trilogy or the prequels, I don't know if I'm buying it. All right, so this is important right here. We do have Richard E. Grant. His role, a lot of people thought he was going to be Thrawn. A lot of people had their imaginations going wild. He made it seem as though his role was going to be something very important and very dramatic, and it might still be, but here he is in costume, and it just looks like he is a run-of-the-mill First Order officer. Is it possible that he is Rey's father? Is that something? I mean, is he more than just I don't know, a replacement for General Moff Tarkin? I mean, possibly he's that kind of a character, but he might also be someone important to the trilogy. We don't know, but this is a big reveal. He's not Thrawn. He's nobody. He's nobody that we've seen before, as far as we can tell. Let's see. Over here we've got this dude from Lost. Remember him? Yeah. Nice costume. He doesn't look much different than he did on Lost. What's this guy's name again? Let's scroll down. Dominic Monaghan. That's right. As Resistance officer. So he's a Resistance officer. Here we have F. Says it is new alien. Okay. We got a bunch of new aliens here. Obviously, now we've got Rey. And she's all dressed in white, which is interesting. The rumored title right now is Balance of the Force. And, look, some more stuff leaked on Reddit. We don't know if it's genuine anymore. I am very skittish about accepting anything that we find on the internet now as reality, as true spoilers. I don't know what to expect. But the title Balance of the Force, and it says see it in 3D, and the logo is purple. People have decided that it's red and blue combined, meaning that there's the dark side and the good side, and together, you've got the Balance of the Force. I don't really know. I'm not sure why red and blue are considered good and bad. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader, I mean, perhaps, but the colors of their lightsabers. But in any case, here we have a clear delineation between, the good side and the light side. Rey is going to be dressed all in this kind of white Jedi gear, and then, boom, look at Kylo Ren looking even more like death, than usual. Here's his helmet. What are the red? Look at the red cracks all over his helmet. What does that say? Kylo's repaired helmet. Okay, well, it's not repaired that well. Send it back to the shop. Looks terrible. My God, here's Poe, looking just, I don't know, dapper, debonair, in his ascot. Looks a little like Charles Nelson Riley / Indiana Jones. Here we have some genitalia that looks like an alien. This kind of looks okay to me. This looks like Star Wars. It does. This doesn't really look like Star Wars to me. I don't know. This does. It just looks like a ripoff from the Cantina, and that's fine. That's kind of what I want to see. Now, over here, this is the shocking part, right here. Not these two aliens, even though this guy is spooky as heck. What's his? All right, just says new alien, horned pilot. This guy here, but this is what I think I wanted to see the most. This is Billy Dee Williams. Looking bewildered, wearing the same costume that Dong Lover wore in Solo. And the thing about it is this is also the same costume that the 9-inch action figure came dressed in. So this weirds me out. I don't want to see Billy Dee Williams in this. Now, my feeling is this, that Lando Calrissian may have worn this when he was a young man. Why does he still have the same outfit in his closet now as old man Lando Calrissian? No, change this. I don't like it. I mean, it was fine. Like I said, it was fine. It is just a little bit strange to see old man Lando Calrissian dressed like he was when he was 20 years old. I found that off-putting. It was fine for Dong Lover. I don't want this action figure. It's going to look weird. But at the same time, this was the best part. The Richard E. Grant thing was a nice reveal. This is the best reveal to me. I wanted to see Billy Dee Williams as Lando Calrissian. This obviously immediately strikes a chord now as of Lando Calrissian because of Solo. This is the Disney version of Lando. Oh, God. Billy Dee, I hope they're not making you do anything weird, pal. Here's how I think the movie's going to end. I think he's going to re-inherit the Millennium Falcon. I think he's going to get it back because Han Solo is dead, and Chewbacca's going to just, I don't know, here you go. Here's your ship back that you lost because you're a degenerate gambler. Here it is. Enjoy it. And he will be like, hooray, and then he's going to park it somewhere, and I don't know. Will he die? Is it possible that he's going to die at the end of this movie? No. Is it possible that he's going to live at the end of this movie? That's the question. Disney's killing all of their legacy characters. Disney gets a hold of Mark Hamill. They're just like, hey, let's show how Luke Skywalker dies. You have to. You have to do that. You have to kill him. You can't just leave him alive and no, you got to kill everybody. All right, so they're probably. The question is, would they just keep Lando Calrissian alive to subvert expectations, or is everything about ending these people's stories with Disney? My guess is that he's going to die, but we'll see. More creepy weirdness. It's the Beatles hanging out with the Maharishi, except in eyes wide shut creepo masks, and another penis. Somebody actually exposed Pablo Hidalgo in an interview, talking. Was it Pablo or was it? It was one of the guys. It might have been Ryan Johnson. I'll have to look that up. But there was an interview, and this person who worked on Star Wars movies was just explaining that Kathleen Kennedy's really into tentacle monsters and stuff. She's really into tentacle monsters, and she asks people to look up pictures of tentacle monsters on the internet and design Star Wars aliens based on that. Is Kathleen Kennedy like hentai? Like what is with tentacle monsters? But if you actually look at all of the creatures that have been in the Disney Star Wars movies, there are a lot of kind of penises and a lot of tentacles, a lot of things with tentacles. It is perplexing. It is strange. I mean, there are more than you can draw aliens in different ways than just shaped like penises, can't you? I mean, I've managed to most of my career, and yet almost all of these Star Wars characters kind of resemble dongs in one way or another. I mean, look, there's I don't need to point this stuff out to you. It's all there. You know, it's subliminal, but it's all there. There are wieners all throughout Kathleen Kennedy's version of Star Wars and the aliens therein. So what did we learn? We learned that Lando Calrissian looks silly in Dong Lover's outfit, and yet we're happy to see him. We learned that I still couldn't care less about this character here. And she looks like Johnny from the Karate Kid here. And then we've got, except, you know what I mean, the outfit. And then we've got Kylo Ren, bad repair job on the helmet, terrible job, send it back. Richard E. Grant, unless he's actually related to Rey in some way, that would be a big zero here. There's not a lot going on with Richard E. Grant's character. He is not going to be Thrawn. Thrawn is not coming to Disney Star Wars. And that's probably going to bum out a few people. What else? Dominic Monaghan couldn't be more bland. You know, I don't know. He's one of JJ's friends, obviously. I mean, you know, he was in Lost, and all of these people that were in Lost, you know, are going to turn up on his. They're going to turn up on his in his movies. All right, so that's it. Tell me what you think. Are you excited about any of this? What looks cool to you? Does this bicycle? Does Spy vs. Spy's head on a bicycle tire look interesting to you? Does that look cool? Are you excited about any of this? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, please like, subscribe, share this video, share all my videos. And I'll see you again later with another video. Bye. Hey, I got a P.O. box. Want to send me some mail? Send it to Ethan Van Sciver, P.O. Box 607, Marlton, New Jersey, 08053. And I'll probably open it up on a live stream. Thanks very much, everyone. Hey, you want to follow me on Twitter? Are you sure? Well, if so, I'm at Ethan Van Sciver. That's at Ethan Van Sciver. See you there. Show your friends you support independent comics while showing the world who you back in the fight against the swarm with the brand new Cyberfrog t-shirt from Crypto Fashion and Comic Artist Pro Secret. Sizes come in small to 5XL, and take your choice of colors between navy blue, white, and black. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and order the Fandom Menace, Go Get Daddy's Belt, Tico, and Soilo t-shirts as well. Link is below in the description. You're going to look great. People love these shirts. They fit wonderfully. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video and want to become part of this community, subscribe to this channel by clicking the Laughing Man face logo right on your screen. Ring the bell for notifications as well. You'll never miss a live chat. And stay tuned, another video by Comic Artist Pro Secrets is coming right up.